This is one of those short and nitty-gritty videos that is aimed at helping you get as many audience to your Fringe show, whatever Fringe festival you're at this year. And it particularly is relevant if wherever you are flyering, and for example in London that might be outside your venue if you're allowed, which is not a problem, and you can probably stop watching the rest of this video. But if, say, you are flying at the Edinburgh Fringe and you're on the Royal Mile or some part of Edinburgh that's not near your venue, because the flying places are not necessarily outside where you're playing, then this is going to be a useful video for you. And it's simply that people are busy, people are distracted, and I would suggest you create a venue finding script or little speech that you really know, like you might know the lines of your play hopefully really well, and that you're ready with it, and it's not something that you struggle to say. And it's that if somebody's taken your flyer and there's a moment for a little bit of conversation, or they're looking at your flyer and they look a bit interesting, is to really simply, ideally in one sentence, using a bit of simple pointing and body language, to be able to say it's only, and then the first bit is how long it would take to walk. But if you're flying and it is down, like in Edinburgh, it might be down in Leith, and people are adventurous and they might even be staying near where your show is you say there are buses every 10 minutes, the bus stop is just over there, and it's a number whatever bus, and all they want to know is how they get there, and all they want to know is the number of the bus and how long it will take. And you could even know the name of the bus stop. It's really useful to say it's only 6 stops and you get out at the Marchmont pub or whatever it's called. But literally get that dead right so that people go, oh yeah, I could go there, that's really, really easy. And if where you're standing the venue's nearby but you're not right outside of it, really, really clear pointing with a bit of eye contact, ideally making sure they're really attending and not reading your flyer at exactly the same time. So wait for that moment when they look up and say it's just up this road and you take the second left and the venue is this. And I think you really do increase the chances of someone going to a show if there's not even a shred of doubt that they can find it really, really easily. Another part of that can sometimes be, without being intrusive, you're not asking for their address, but you might say whereabouts are you staying in Edinburgh, and they say we're staying at the so-and-so hotel, and you might say, well, it's only a 10-minute walk from there, and similar directions, or what the bus would be. So know the routes as much as you can. It's worth finding out the main streets and the main bus routes so that you know them pretty well, so that you can always direct somebody to your venue. And if your show's starting in 15 minutes, it becomes super important to be able to do that well. The second thing, which is perhaps even easier, particularly if people have got their smartphones out, but most people have got a smartphone, is to have a nice big QR code ready and just say all the directions are here. And it might either link to the directions page on your website, or ideally you've already got the Google Map URL, the link, and people just click directly onto that and it will show them where the venue is and locate them where they are now, ideally. And some people prefer that. They can very, very quickly see where the venue is straight away. So just to summarize again, it's really how to get to the venue, how long it will take, what's the nearest landmark, particularly the name of a bus stop would be good, and if it's nearby, just round the corner, it's just here, take the second left, the name of the venue is this, we're starting in 20 minutes, just make it as easy as possible. And have as a backup, but I say if they're already holding smartphones and they look like they like to see smartphones, it can be a QR code to the flyer, it can be a QR code to the directions to the venue, ideally live in real time. And so just have that ready. Don't be gabbling your words, don't be saying something different every time as if you're struggling to find where it is, and be on top of the location of your venue, and audiences are more likely to come.